Okay, I'm back. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. YouTube. Hey, it's your boy Eisen here, Tactical. Before I get started, man, just want to let y'all know I'm still plugging these patches, man. Let me know if y'all want to help me out, support the channel, buy a patch. Just check my email in the description of my channel. Hit that little top button at the top where you go to Eisen Tactical, and then hit that button, and you will see my email right there. And if you go ahead and hit my email, I'll send you out a patch. All right. Yeah, man, this one right here is kind of a reaction, to the range. The range is out here a little bit, so to speak. YouTube, I'm in a safe control environment. All these firearms you're gonna see are unloaded, safety check, no magazine in them, nothing in the chamber. There's nothing in here. Clear firearm. It's my sporting rifle. Okay. Yeah. So the ranges out here, man, is a little different from the ones I'm used to. And, but got to make your adjustments. But yeah, just kind of tripping on how you can't shoot 5.56, 2.23 and all that. You can't shoot shotguns and all these little weird little rules. And man, I didn't really expect that coming out of Louisiana. I don't know, but I guess that's because maybe everybody got places they can go outside and shoot all that stuff. And then the pricing is really kind of like a little bit expensive for me, for my blood, and I did a video on that. But so I had me thinking, like, so for the most part, I mean, we can honestly say that this, well, just for me, this is just my opinion. I ain't saying this is fact. I just think shooters are basically broken down into like two categories for the most part. There's going to be indoor range shooters, and then there's going to be outdoor shooters. Now, the good thing about outdoor shooters, they can be indoor shooters too, because there's nothing stopping them they can go inside of an indoor range. But if you don't have access to outdoor ranges, then you just limit it to just being a indoor range shooter, which is nothing wrong with that. But it's getting kind of boring for me, and because it makes you not want to shoot like guns like this, 308s and bolt actions, because you're limited to distance. You can't really stretch the gun out and see all the ballistics that it can do and stuff like that. And only time unless you're a hunter, then you can go hunting and all that kind of stuff, and you probably have access to land. So some of the advantages, let's go the range shooter, which is pretty much what I am, a range shooter. What's the advantage of range shooting? Well, there's a lot of ranges around. Okay, so that's one advantage. There's plenty of license control ranges that you can go shoot at whatever you want. Now you're gonna pay, but we're just talking about the pros. So you got access to ranges all over the place, almost in every state, everywhere. At some point, somebody's gonna really nail a good range down. They're gonna take that approach like Top Golf did and mix golf in with entertainment, like fun and drinks and food and all that kind of stuff. And someone's gonna mix that in with a gun range one day. Now, I don't know about alcohol per se. I mean, alcohol and a gun range probably gonna go together. But I can totally see someone making a range that's kind of kid friendly and this, that, and the other, big screen TVs and all that kind of stuff, doing classes and make it kind of like a really nice arena. So yeah, indoor range has a few advantages as far as that go. Access. You don't have to worry about weather. It's always gonna be with good weather because it's indoors. You can bring people with you. It doesn't really matter. And usually they have people that can help you with stuff. They have licensed instructors there. You can usually buy ammo there. If your gun fails, they even got gunsmiths at some ranges that help you fix your gun. They probably charge you, but they'll help you fix it. So you have a lot of support basically in an indoor range. Now, some of the disadvantages is that distance. You just don't get the distance to really train on certain things that you would like to train, and you can't really move around, and some don't allow drawing from the concealed or from the hip, drawing. So it's a couple of little drawbacks to it. Now, outdoor range, clearly, you can just go shoot and do whatever you want, put soda cans, jugs of water up, steel targets, all that kind of stuff. You can do running gun in, like field drill, and you can do all kind of build tactical courses and like shooting from the prone position, putting your bipod down and, getting real active, so it's a lot of stuff you can do at an outdoor range. that you can't do at an indoor range. And depending on how much property you got, you're going to have at least more than 50 yards what an indoor range offers at the most part. So you get further distances and you can do more maneuverability, more actual live fire, like moving around your body, tactical courses and things of that nature. So that's definitely some advantages. Now, some of the disadvantages would be, depends on where you are in the country. It could be the weather could be not in your favor. Like it could be possibly too cold if some people who live up north in Maine and stuff. So you probably have to deal with the seasons of when you're shooting. And like, for example, if you're out west in Nevada and Arizona, you got property in the summertime, man, you're looking at 115, 118 degrees. So even if you got an outdoor range, you probably ain't going to be out there too much shooting. You know what I mean? So the weather could be a disadvantage for you. Another disadvantage would be safety. If you just go out to your open land, it's just you or your wife or another buddy or something like that, and something happens, it's just you two. Unfortunately, you ain't got the whole support unit that you would have in an indoor range, as far as someone that can administer first aid or call 911, stuff like that. So you'll be on your own, and that could be a disadvantage at some point. And another disadvantage could be the fact that you get fatigued probably a little faster outdoors, again, based on the weather, and that could be kind of a safety issue. So both of them have pros and cons. Me personally, I'm ready to be an outdoor shooter. I'm ready to go outdoors. I was still going to do it indoors because indoors is good for zeroing things, and like I said, you don't have to know no weather and all that kind of stuff. So it's still some great advantages shooting indoors. Don't get me wrong, but man, it'd be nice to have both in your portfolio. Like I got access to an outdoor range and I got access to indoor ranges. But in a matter of time, I'm sure I'm going to meet somebody who got some property or something like that. But when you watch guys like Running Tactical and Let's Talk Tactical and Range Therapists and 28 Ninja and a lot of these guys got access to outdoor ranges, man. And, they be making that shit look really, really fun. So that's what I was just want to touch upon is what kind of shooter are you? So where do you rank? Drop in the comment. Are you an indoor range shooter, or are you an outdoor range shooter, or are you one of those people that have access to outdoor land, or have your own land, and then you can just go on the range when you want to, when the weather's not really working with you? It's too hot, or it's too cold, or it's too windy, or it's rainy, and so you can still go into an indoor range. And that's where the big advantage is, when you can go indoor or outdoor, to shoot. That's where the real advantage is at, right there, having both accesses. Because I'm sure there's some people who live out in the woods and there ain't no indoor ranges near them. They have to drive way out. So I'm sure there's some people just really only strictly shoot outside. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is, because I'm looking at it around here. Just there, you can't shoot a shotgun here. You can't shoot 5.56. So they have some other little silly rule where you can shoot 5.56, 2.23, but you got to buy the ammo from them, and there's some fragmenting the ammo. Man, that's got to be somewhat of a money grab. I don't know about that, but I mean, I've heard of fragmenting ammunition for 5.56, but damn, dude, I mean, come on, it's still a bullet. I mean, so you're gonna charge people to shoot it, and it's like only on one day out the week that they do it. So, it's always gonna be some quirkiness with indoor ranges. And, another thing that I wanted to mention is that a disadvantage of an indoor range is if the people, you don't know who people are that are in the range with you, and then so that can make you kind of uneasy. Whereas if it's your own property and you're outdoors, you're gonna know who is on your land and all that kind of stuff. Because some people don't like indoor ranges because of that. All these people shooting guns all around and stuff like that, and that kind of makes them kind of like, ooh, kind of quirky, And if you don't have really good range officers, it could kind of make people feel uneasy. But outdoor range with your own property, you don't have that problem. There's no uncomfortable people around you. So I just want to come in and touch upon that, man. What you guys think about that? Outdoor shooters versus indoor shooters. And then some who got both going on, some who own a land, but some got access to land. There's a lot of categories to this. And I'm quite sure a lot of these big gun tubers, they probably have access to the land, but I don't think actually all of them own the land. Like, I don't know, like Honest Outlaw, he probably owns his land, possibly, who knows? I don't know, Yoki, does she own her land? I don't know, but I think a lot of people probably just got access because they're so big and you know, they might just charge him a little bit, like, hey, you can come shoot over here for free. Like, I know Hickok 45, that's his own property, his own land. So, you know, like, again, that would be a safe, controlled environment because he's the only one back there shooting private land. You know, hey, it is what it is. But hey, I ain't gonna hold you guys too long, man. Hey, let me know what you guys think. This is a great time to go ahead and pick you up a American sporting rifle if you don't have one. It doesn't have to be a $3,000 one. You can get you a budget one, put a few things on it, make it look good like I did. I had this since 2018. No problems at all. Shoots 5.56 and 2.23. And yeah, I love it, man. My 16 inch. So anyway, man, let me know what you guys think. Are you an outdoor shooter, indoor shooter? Do you have access to both? And what are some of the advantages in it, man? You know what I'm saying? So until the next video, man, a like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know if y'all interested in buying a patch. Woo! The American rifle. Really can't go wrong with the American rifle. Very solid opportunity to protect your family with something like this. Hey, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay blessed.